Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 600 points, Primaris Imperial Fists versus Orks. Alright, so welcome to the 600 point game. This is Primaris Imperial Fists here, the brand new army being painted up on commission by Siege Studios, and they're going to take on a classic foe here. We've got 600 points of Orks to fight against them. So, obviously a warm-up game here, and I think it'd be a nice idea to track the progress of this Primaris Imperial Fist army. So if you haven't seen the video already, as I made an introduction to the Imperial Fists, I've decided to split my collection in two, to have a firstborn army, and then have a purely Primaris Imperial Fist force as well. So for the Primaris stuff, it's all going to be painted up by Siege Studios. They are the channel sponsors here. Link for them will be in the video description below, but you can get in contact with them for your own painting commission work. Now, for these models here, you'll see some close-ups of them later on. These are painted up at bronze level, just to give you an idea of the quality that you can expect at that level. A couple of characters here painted up at silver level, but links in the video description below for Siege Studios. And then just before I run through the list here for the Imperial Fists, I just mentioned the patrons at gold level, all supporting my local War Games Club SSWG. It's Andrew Swan, Chris Heem, Frank Vivecki, Jordan Russell, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, Michael Fryer, Nathan Skrazuti, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, Will Wright, Dylan Moore, Samuel Penanuri, Peter Almo and Patrick Nielsen. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. I'll give a shout out at the end of the game for all those supporting at silver, and you can check out the end credits, the names of all of those supporting the Patreon page, including those supporting at bronze. All the gold level supporters get a gold dice as well to use at some point during the game as well. So for the Imperial Fists here, this is obviously just over a quarter of the army. It's 2,000 points pure Primaris. You'll start to see a little bit of the structure of the army here. Some of the units obviously that are going to feature in the final list, so it's a chance just to try and work with these and see how they perform in the game. Double HQ choice, taking two captains, one of them paying the points to change him to a chapter master. So you can take two captains as long as one of them gets upgraded to a chapter master here. So I'm going to make him the chapter master. So Warlord trait is Master of the Codex. A 4+ each turn is going to generate a command point. And then that's pretty much all the upgrades for him. It's a captain in Gravis armor with a heavy mastercrafted bolt rifle for him. Then taking a regular captain, giving him the Warlord trait, the Imperium Sword, so an extra attack and +1 strength on the charge, and for heroic interventions as well. There is a relic as well. The relic I'm going to give to the Chapter Master is the Burning Blade. It's a better version of the sword that he carries. So that's the two HQ choices. And then two troops being taken. So it's heavy Intercessors just here. So loadout for them is a number of options. I'm going to try out the Executor bolt rifles on these. It's the heavy option, but damage 2 and AP -2 as well. So potent enough, but they are heavy weapons. And then I'm also going to take an Executor heavy bolter in the squad as well, just modelled on here. Debut for this unit, never seen them in a game or on the channel before. And then taking a regular unit of Intercessors here, auto bolt rifles being granted to those, no further upgrades for them. So obviously a core chunk of my infantry here for the Imperial Fists. There are faster options on the way, but we'll do the best that we can with 600 points of Primaris Imperial Fists. That's the Fists. We'll take a look now at the Orks. Tom Covey will take command of them. So for the Orks, obviously the codex is on the way out here and expecting a new codex at some point in the future. We're going to run the Orks here as a patrol. So one HQ choice being taken, it's Zog. He finally gets to be in command of an Ork force by himself. There's no Gut Ripper here. So Zog will be in charge. Going to play him as a war boss on a bike, taken from the Forge World book. And then Warlord trait for him. His Warlord trait usually takes his Lucky Stick, so he can reroll his hits and his wounds, and also +1 to hits rolls for characters within 6 inches, and I reckon that's going to be granted to him as well. Kill Sword being taken for him. Warlord trait is Brutal but Cunning, which Gut Ripper usually takes. We're going to put it on him. +1 damage on the charge, or if he is charged or performs an heroic intervention. With that loadout, Zog is very potent indeed in close combat. 2 units of boys, unit of 11, just the way the points have worked out. 1 unit of 11, 1 unit of 12. Each of the knobs equipped with a big chopper. Trucks being taken with big shooters as well as dedicated transports for those. 3 mega knobs being led by Killsword Kyle with his 2 kill swords, and the other 2 mega knobs taking power claws and custom shooters, and they have a transport as well. It's a truck with big shooter. And then just to really speed things up here for the Orks, 2 individual Death Copters with copter rockets as well. Vastly outnumbered here. Orks, a good number of units at their disposal, so certainly a challenge for the Imperial Fists here on their first game. But it's all a learning curve here as the army grows and develops. So that's the list for the Orks. The 2 armies are set. We'll take a look at the scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a scenario. For this size game, we've reduced the size of the board, so we've brought these pipes across to here, so we'll be playing in this zone across here for this smaller sized game. It's quite rare actually, we do smaller games on the channel, so a chance to play a smaller battle. Crossfire is the name of the scenario. Deployment zones from corner to corner. There's 4 objectives, like so on the board. So deployment zone for the Imperial Fists is across here. And then over in the other corner, again marked by the orange dice, is the deployment zone for the Orks. Objective markers, one inside the Imperial Fist deployment zone just here next to this container, then one just under the terrain just here. I'll go around the other side so you can see the 2 objectives for the Orks. So this is the point of view of the Orks here. Objective just here next to this building, and just tucked under the AdMech terrain just here. That's the 4th objective deployment zone for the Orks, is behind the orange dice just here. So in this game, the control of primary objectives is 5 points for the control of 1 primary objective at the start of the command phase, then another 5 points if you control 2 or more, and if you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. There's a few extra rules here. There's mission rules here to do with firepower coming in at the centre of the table. We'll cover that as the game gets going. And then outflank here is a progressive objective, a secondary that can be chosen for this mission, but it involves simultaneously controlling objectives in either corner of the board. So that's the scenario here. Both players will choose 3 secondary objectives for this battle. Okay, so secondaries have been chosen for both sides. For the Imperial Fists, we've gone for Oath of Moment here for the Space Marines, so multiple ways of picking up points for that. And then to the last is the next one we've chosen, which is to keep the 3 most expensive units alive, which will be the Warlord here, the Chapter Master, Heavy Intercessors, and the regular Intercessor squad. If they do split, I need to keep both parts of that unit alive in order to pick up the points. But each unit that survives is worth 5 points, and then finally bring it down as well, so trying to destroy more Ork units than Imperial Fist units per turn. Tom's gone for engaging all fronts. He's got a quicker, more numerous force. That's the controller table quarters. Assassination is 2 characters to pick up there, and then retrieve Octarius data that is performing actions in each of the table quarters, picking up points for that. So that secondary is chosen for both sides. We'll start alternating placing units on the board. So just to mention the battle mat that we're using in this game, it's from gamemat.eu. So 6x4 in size, this one we've marked it off for this size game. Rolls out nice and flat, then we simply place the terrain on top. So the industrial terrain set we're using is from gamemat.eu. And so too is this building here, this newer building from them. It's coming from gamemat.eu, as well as a number of other buildings from their pre-painted terrain sets as well. So you can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of pre-painted terrain and battle mats as well. The link for them is in the video description below. Okay, deployment's done for the Imperial Fists, obviously long before the Orks have finished, so Tom's just placing the last of his units here. We're just forming an L-shaped Imperial wedge, getting ready to try and lay down a blanket of firepower. I've kept these as a full squad of 10, just for the use of stratagems on them. Captains with them. Then Chapter Master on the left-hand side on the objective, and then taking advantage of this container here on top with the Heavy Intercessors. So quite straightforward here. It's going to be Imperial Fist firepower that will need to be effective in this game to try and keep the Orks back if possible. So this is Tom's first time using Orks here, but he spent a CP to turn Zog into the biggest boss. So Zog will now have a 4+ invuln save, +1 attack and strength, I believe, for him as well. So an extra wound also for him. So dangerous enough wherever he is. Where is he?
Just heading in there.
Oh, he's tucked in there. There he is. Okay, so 1 truck full of boys in here. Another truck full of boys on the extreme left-hand side. Then this truck has the Meganobs. Tucked behind them is Zog, and the 2 Deathcopters here at the back getting ready to move out. That's deployment done for both sides. Space Marines Orks, yeah, classic one here. Imperial Fists always a nice clash here, a contrast compared to the rabble that makes up the Orks here. Looking forward to this one. Might be a theme that continues, because Orks got new stuff coming. Yeah, so it could be a good matchup in future games as the Ork army's revamped and the Imperial Fists expand in size. We'll just cover terrain. So there's a few barricades dotted about. These containers here, across the other side, and here will play as Munitorum armoured containers, and there's also a bit of AdMech terrain on the board as well. That's deployment done. We'll go on to the first turn of the game, which will be a roll-off to see who goes first.
I'm Xenos gun this time.
Yes. Oh, look what I've got, Tom.
Oh, Xenos. So I'll go with orange.
Yes, Tom can take the orange dice. He'll gladly use those. They're
Those red ones.
they're pretty good. I'll take. I have to use these, no matter how bad these dice are. I must use them. It's a 5. It's a 2. Right. So it will be the Orks that go first. Might make them more of a presentable target. We'll see what Tom decides to do. I think Orks do need to be aggressive, but it's all about being brutal yet cunning at the same time. Turn 1 coming up. Orks will make the first move. Okay, so we're on turn 1. Tom's preparing to move. He'll get a move on here. But it is a case of going after the fists and also playing tactically in regards to objectives. There's 4 of them, so holding those will be key as well. But you don't want to wither under the firepower of the Imperial Fists here. So it'll be a case of if he is going to go for the charge, it needs to be a unified assault. Okay, so turn 1 movement's finished. We've given Tom license to do whatever he wants here with the Orks. So
it's a mighty small board, this. Like for the speed that the Orks have got.
The Orks are quick, and
yeah.
Orks are out to teach the Fists a lesson. You don't get initiated into the channel here with a new army.
We don't take it easy on them.
No, it's not. Armies are treated roughly at the start, but it's a learning curve for the Imperial Fists. They're going to have to learn the hard way, as all the other factions have to as well. It's the danger here is Zog. He's moved out 14. Tom's rolled a 5 for an advance, and with the rules here for the War Boss, he can advance and charge. You reckon a 7-inch charge will put him to the base of this, which means he will be able to fight against the models that are on top. So we reckon with his kill saw, he has the potential to destroy this unit of heavy intercessors. Now, it's a shame. It's a debut unit.
It's not happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet, but I've an awful... Yeah. Okay. And then the copters have set up on top here to let loose with their copter rockets, nicely in range. And then across here, boys sneaking across here.
Sneaky boys.
Sneaking across here with the... I think Tom's starting to enjoy using the Orks already. There's boys have disembarked over there. Yes, okay, holding on to that primary. The empty transports claimed that one across there, and the meganobs are just tucked in here, poised to charge perhaps next turn. So Imperial Fists immediately under an immense amount of pressure here. But there's one thing you've forgotten, Tom.
They're Dawn's Golden Boys, and they don't waver?
Nope. Oh, yeah, that as well. But the Emperor protects.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll see about that.
Okay.
See if they can protect against it.
No, yes. So we'll go on to... There's no psychic phase. We'll go on to shooting phase next. They're 2 shots each. So just to soften these up if Zog doesn't make it in. And
I believe in Zog. I'll go into the Intercessors. First one. Oh, in fact, I might not be in range of those. Actually, I might have positioned myself just in range of... I think I'm just out. So, yeah, I will...
You're a vehicle. You can measure from the tip of your rockets.
Yeah, what... Oh, maybe...
We'll capture this here.
That's tip of the rockets.
No, you're in.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll go with 2 shots from this one into the Intercessors.
Okay, so regular move, so 5s. Get onto the Patronics.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
It could be a short encounter, this one here.
So we'll go with Andrew Swan.
Yes.
And Christine.
Okay.
So Andrew Swan. A nice 6, please, Andrew. Nope.
Okay.
Christine. It's a hit.
Gets a hit, nice, yep. 2s for wounds, strength 8.
It's a 6, there's the 6.
Wound comes through, -2, so 5 up. I'll claim cover here. I'll put it onto this model here. So that will be a 4+. And I will go Patronic as well. We'll go for...
I mean, it could be so short that we only use Patronic dice for this game.
Might be. I'll go Paul Cook. Paul Cook's declared his allegiance on the Patronic page. He is an Imperial player.
Not today.
It doesn't work. Then I'll leave. Oh, man. I'm going to need... I leave it. Oh, shame he died. First Imperial Fist dies. No doubt. Not be the last.
So the next one's going to fire into that. Oh, did you take the one away that I was in range of now?
No, you're okay. Keep going.
Nope, nothing.
Missed. All right, okay. So one rocket claims one of the Intercessors here. Bit of Dakar. Zog can shoot if he so wishes. And then across here, a bit of Dakar available from the trucks. And maybe from the Meganobs, if they're in range 12, their custom shooters will be able to shoot as well.
This is from...
Meganobs firing through here. It's touching the terrain, so no minuses. So it's going to be 5s. This is custom shooters firing here. It's open topped. 6 will pop an extra shot.
This is what it feels like to use the Xenos dice, is it?
Yeah.
This is...
Oh, extra shot. You have to roll it.
Oh, I have to roll it, sorry. My apologies. There we go.
Another hit. Nice. Force to win.
4.
Nice. We'll take 3 ups. Aha! For the Emperor. Nice. Cool. Wow, that's lifted the mood a little bit here. Okay.
Zog.
Yeah, 6 shots of him, 2 Daka guns.
And he'll go into the Intercessors.
These boys here, yeah. So 5s and 6s. No, 6s actually.
Wow.
Blooming heck, Tom. That's ridiculous.
I think I found my army.
3 more shots for Daka, Daka, Daka. Another hit comes through. 3's doing this time, strength 5.
Yep.
Oh, wounded. Dice are on fire. We'll take 2s though, because of cover for the Munitorum container, and we pass all of them. Okay, dice going well here for both sides, really. It's big shooters. There's 2 of them on these trucks. Actually, there's 3. There's one across there as well. So 3 shots per vehicle.
So we'll go with this one first into boys on top.
Boys upstairs, yeah. Tom will try and pick off a wound. Needing 5s.
2.
4s to wound. Strength 5, toughness 5 for their Gravis armour. And we'll take 3 up saves. Val 1, we'll take a wound. And we'll put it on. Oh, it doesn't really. This end model.
Next one into the Intercessors.
Okay.
1.
1 hit, yep.
1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. Passed.
And the next one into the Intercessors. This is going
-1.
through the terrain. So
6s.
No, nothing there.
That's it. Shooting phase finished. One of the Marines picked off and a wound on one of the heavy Intercessors here. Charge phase. This unit, sadly, it may well only be Overwatch that they get to do in this game. Now, so note to self, deploy further back with heavy Intercessors. They have the range, but that's a lesson that I think may have to be learnt the hard way. Charges them.
Not over yet. So I will call on help from. I think we have a new Patreon today, don't we?
Peter Almo.
Is he on your side or is he on mine?
We can just draw from, because there's allegiances here. You can we can pick as we go along.
I'll go for Peter to help there, and Frank for Fecky.
Okay. Frank and Peter here.
So Peter.
This is the charge. I'll Overwatch, by the way, for 1 CP. Tom just needs a. That was a 4 and a
4 and a 5. So
right.
What can I reroll?
Yeah. So you can reroll. For here we go. Any number of the dice. You can reroll both or just one of them. So you could reroll the whole charge, or you could reroll just one of the dice. Usually, I would just reroll the 1.
Because I need a 2.
Yes.
But you know I roll a 1.
I hope you do.
Oh.
You're in. Okay. If you survive, we'll do Overwatch.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I need all the help I can get here, so I may have to go Patronic on on all of these rolls. I don't get many. I chose the Executor option here, so they're 1 shot each, but they are Strength 5 -2. This is turn 1, isn't it? So I'll be at -3. But Tom's got a 4+ invuln save anyway for the biggest boss, and the Executor Heavy Bolter will be 2 shots. The damage is there if it goes through, but I highly doubt I'm going to stop Zog here, but we'll give it a go. So I can see 4 Patreons here, so we'll take these 4. This is Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, and Michael Fry. I'm going to combine all these together. So I get to reroll 1s at least, but I'm looking for 6s. Luke Schwengel. It's unlikely, but we'll go for Patronic help here. 6+, needing a 1. No, so it's Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony. So cop dice. No. And Tom's going to make it in here. Maxfield Knuckles. No. Michael Fryer. No. And then 2. I'll go Nathan Skrazuti and Nicholas Lucas here, looking for 6s with the Executor Heavy Bolter. Nothing.
It's quite possibly the worst result, because no 1s.
No. Yes, no 1s either, yeah. So shots missing Zog as he goes in. A bit of a... yeah, we could have that as a theme tune for Zog. In he goes, he's happy. That's the place where he likes to be.
That's not actually a rocket on the back, that's a speaker that's playing the music up.
I see, okay. He's in. Any other charges? No. So that's it. We'll go on to combat resolution next. Yeah, no, they can't. I'll have to fall back. Okay, Tom's moved in, waited for him to finish, checked range. Heroic intervention has taken place here. The chapter master has decided to intervene. Yes, we lured Tom in. So, question now for Zog. Bit of a conundrum for his orc brain to to handle here. Does he go for the Chapter Master, who's boasting about 7 wounds and a 4-up invuln save, or does he try and delete or damage?
I'll try and delete the unit, because I don't think, although he's a Chapter Master, what's he got? Just a power sword?
He's got the Burning Blade.
Oh, he's got the Burning Blade. Burningness.
Yeah, it's a bit of survivability here. Tom's weighing up how best to go about this here. The Heavy Intercessors, they're 3 wounds each. Tom will be on 2s to hit, re-rolling his 1s, and he'll be on, well, would have been on 2s to wound. But we've played Transhuman on this squad. It's only cost us 1 CP. I'm sure some viewers were screaming at the screen to play Transhuman. I have remembered here. So that's going to be 4s to wound instead of 2s. Tom will get to re-roll those, though, for the lucky stick. But it's damage 2 on a kill sort. So the wounds on these tougher models will absorb some of the damage. So it looks like some of the squad will survive here. Or he goes after the Chapter Master.
No, because a 4+ invuln.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how many wounds is? Yeah, I thought the don't know why I had it in my head that it was 3 damage. That's why I thought I'll just instant delete. So the 2 damage actually does make a good difference, but we'll go for it anyway.
This is going into
going into
the Heavy Intercessors. Yeah. Okay, here it comes.
And on 2s.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s.
Yeah.
6s, I take it, don't do anything it's early in the shooting.
Yeah, no, you do. Run these as Goths, so 6s pop extra attacks. So 2 more attacks to come through, which can be re-rolled for the lucky stick.
Oof.
One of those hits comes through.
And then 4s?
4s for wounds, but they can be re-rolled. Here's half of them. Okay, bang on average. And now the re-roll. All of them. Nice result. Really good result.
3.5 dead. Because he's instantly dead, yeah.
With that one.
And then 1 dead, 2
dead. And 2 wounds on another.
2 wounds on another, yeah.
Oh, that's painful. It is painful here. Squad's not been wiped out, though, but that is a painful result here so early on for the Imperial Fists. Was it worth it, though? Zog going in for that cost? We'll see. We'll fight now with the Chapter Master. Alright, so 5 attacks base for the Chapter Master, and an extra attack for Space Marines heroically intervening. Looking for 2s. I can not re-roll my 1s. And then we're looking for 3s to wound, which is all of them. I'm semi-tempted to command re-roll. Just burning through CP here, don't get too many. I will CP re-roll. So we'll go for... Cool, you've got an Orc player there. Ray Cross, favourite army is Orcs.
I'll be using them in a minute.
I'll go for Will Wright for the re-roll. Yes, 3 needed, 3 achieved here. So 4 have made it through. 4 invuln saves here.
Ray Cross, if he can help me.
It's an Orc player.
No. So I think I owe it to him, because he's an Orc player, to re-roll that and try and make up for...
Second chance, Orc player.
Nope. Well, Ray,
well,
made me very cross.
His other armies include Eldar, Drakari, Space Marines, Death Watch.
Space Marines? Well, there we go.
Okay, right.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, no. 2 more have gone through. Wow.
I'm down to 2 wounds.
Ouch, Zog's paid a heavy toll here. Chapter Master swinging round the corner with the Burning Blade relic being used here. It's AP -5, but good job you were the biggest boss. Otherwise, more damage... no, good job you are the biggest boss. You would have been dead. AP -5 would have brought Zog down. He dies early on in games. It's a mystery why.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Yeah. Turn comes to an end here.
Nope,
As...
you get to attack me back with you.
Oh, these?
Yeah,
yes, they get to fight.
Take the final wounds off.
Okay. Yeah, so 2 attacks, Sergeant 3 attacks, been charged. I get to reroll my 1s though for the Chapter Master being nearby. So I reroll this one. Okay. Not so good, but there's still some kind of chance here. 5s to wound.
Ooh.
Yeah, now there's a big question here for Zog, because it's 4-up saves.
Do you know what? I kind of hope I fail.
Because...
That's the only way I can get to fight again.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Oh, come on.
1 win left.
Can I reroll?
You could
No,
you...
I can't. I've already rerolled one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
1 wound left on the Zog. And again, he's alive because he's the biggest boss,
Yeah.
getting the extra wound. So extra wound, extra attack you get for the biggest boss. You don't get +1 strength. or damage, so just to clarify that. But turn now does come to an end. Heavy Intercessors have taken heavy damage, but at the cost here for Zog of almost being slain on turn 1. So a bold, both sides a lot to learn here. Zog needs to calm down, I think, taking just a bit too excited being in command for the first time. So he's tried to hamstring the Imperial Fists here at the very start of the game. As the battle goes on, we'll see if it was worth it. Turn 1 comes to an end for the Orks.
He's just happy to be here.
Oh no, he's happy to be there, that's for sure. Turn 1 comes to an end. We'll go on to turn 1 for the Imperial Fists as they prepare to respond to this Ork aggression. Alright, we've had to fall back here. That transhuman can disappear. We've had to fall back here with the Imperial Fist. Going to try and contain the Orks here. It's a bit of a plan. So, falling back down here with the Heavy Intercessors. Going to try and... There's not much I can do in close combat, so just going to pull them away. Chapter Master swung around in this direction. He has blessed the Captain, who's then moved around here. I'm going to try and use him just so we get to fight first. Shoot and charge there. And then the 9 Intercessors here. We've pulled them back across in this direction. Going to try and use firepower here to cause as much damage against the Orks as they try and push through in this direction. That's really the only options we have at this stage. There is a healthy secondary for keeping units alive. So there is an incentive to try and preserve numbers and to stay strong at this point in the game. So movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, so we'll start with the Captain. We'll shoot at one of the copters. Mastercrafted Stalker bolt rifle. A 6 would be good. It's -1 to our hit rolls. We get our hit. And then toughness on those things, I think, is 5. And we're coming in at strength 4. So it's going to be 5 for a wound. And it's a failure. Okay, so that's him done. The idea is to shoot off in a different direction, then finish off Zog with firepower, in close combat with the Captain. So next, the only firepower left is these 9 Intercessors. Okay, so 27 shots here. We'll go into the truck with the Meganobs. It's touching the terrain, so you still not -1.
I'm -1 for you to hit me, yeah.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Unless you're touching the terrain, so it's...
Gotcha, no, that's fine. It's going to be forced to hit. I can reroll my 1s. The other thing to mention was CP gained at the start of the turn, and also another CP gained for Master of the Codex being used.
Do you want to use any stratagems that allow you to do double shots and things?
Yeah, I might do the 2 CP shoot again. Here we go. This is the first. I hope this happens a lot in our games. Big clusters of Imperial Fist dice, with volleys of firepower. And I can see some 6s. Yeah. Shame that wasn't light cover because we'd ignore that for Imperial Fists. But we'll re-roll our 1s for the Captain. Or the Chapter Master, doesn't matter. Okay, so it's 4s. Now the great thing about Imperial Fists is 6s pop extra hits. So 6s are very welcome indeed. There's 4 of them, so I'll add 4 more in. 5s to wound. No minuses though. Firing auto bolt rifles. So it's not that impressive where it's going to be worth firing again. So 4 saves of 4+. Okay, 3 wounds caused, dropping down to 7. 2 CP. I have to shoot again. I've got to keep this rolling here. So...
A few more 6s,
a few more 6s, yeah. Looking for 1s, just that one. Yes! Cool. Okay, so we'll take these away. You could get a really good result and almost destroy this thing. Mm-hmm. We'll just keep going. So 3. Yeah, I'm liking this idea for Imperial Fist. Look at that, 7 extra hits come through. Now we'll try and capitalise on that bonus for them. I could have, on Overwatch, the bolt rifles for the heavy intercessors, the heavy bolt rifles, the 6s would have popped extra hits with them.
Yeah,
didn't roll any 6s though. Oh, the tragedy of it.
Because it would have been good.
I can see a few here. Unlikely will destroy you, but there's actually 8 wounds have come through. Whatever happens, I think that was worth going for with the 2 CP. There's no point in having loads of CP when you're dead. That's a good rule to remember. Another 4 wounds come through. Yeah, 3 wounds left. Okay, good work there. Lots of Dakka from the Fists. Hopefully a sign of things to come. Charges for them next. So I doubt you're going to watch.
No.
With Zog, in we go. He's up for the fight here. Captain going in. Unnamed at this stage. 2 captains to name. So I will just go to about there with him. So Mastercrafted Power Sword. 5 attacks. +1 on the charge. 2s. 111.
Rerolling all the ones because of Chapter Master.
Chapter Master. Okay, thank you very much indeed. They've all hit. 5s to wound though. Strength 5. Toughness 7.
1.
No, it's just.
Oh, no.
I might have to do a.
1 4 up.
Yeah, no. I need a CP
How
here.
many have you got left after the 2 CP and shoot price? 2?
Yeah, so I'm going to
So
reroll.
you're good.
We'll go for. Looking around here. I'll call upon Longbow BB. He's declared as a Blood Angels player. It's close enough. 5+. Oh! Not good. 50-50 for the biggest boss. Patreon, too late.
Oh, too late. But I'm going to use the Patreon
Okay.
to reroll the save.
There's not many left. You've got Justin Burton. He's Eldarian Salamanders. You've got Jordan Russell, Patrick Nielsen, Tyler Summers, Dylan Moore's Deathcore
You
Creed,
Samuel.
Samuel Penanuri.
Yep.
50-50. Can he save the day for Zog? He doesn't. Oh, Zog's gone.
Well, then I guess I'll just fight you anyway. 2 CP, and I will fight you before I go.
It's all kicking off here on turn 1. I've used my command reroll, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain. He's pointing at Zog. You're meant to be dead. Okay, go.
2s.
To Lucky Stick, yep.
And then 2s.
2s, yeah. It's rerollable as well.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Damage 2. Need a good roll. How many is that? 5?
5, yeah.
4 pluses. Come on, Captain, live. Yes, he has lived. 4 damage taken, though. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
And now he's stood in the open.
He's in the open. Defiant here. But cinematic stuff here. Imperial Fists have driven the Orc war boss back. He's been slain, but it's been costly here. And we're certainly tactically out of shape here, cowering behind terrain. But Zog's gone, so Orcs will need to move to the second stage of their plan here. It may well be...
What plan? There is no plan, boss.
The boss is gone. They're going to have to use their initiative if there is such a thing for the Orcs. Who's in charge now? Oh, Killsaw Kyle's in charge. Okay. End of turn. We'll see if any secondaries have been picked up here by the Imperial Fists. Yes, turn 1 comes to an end. Imperial Fists are actually ahead here. At one point picked up for over a moment. That was for destroying a character. And then 3 points picked up for bring it down. Zog was slain. We lost no units in return. So 4 points for the Imperial Fists. Then retrieve Octaria State. It's been achieved over in that corner by the boys. For the Orcs, nothing for assassination. Occasional fronts, 3 points was picked up for that. At the end of Tom's turn, Zog was here, and then the other 3 quarters had Orcs units in as well. So 4 points to 3. Fists have the lead, but only by the tiniest of margins here. There is now a bit of a gap. We'll see if Tom's able to close the range, if that's what he decides to do. There is that tasty 15 points for a secondary here for the Imperial Fists, keeping this cluster of units alive. We'll see if the Orcs can break into them this turn. Turn 1 comes to an end. We'll go on to the second turn of the game. finishing off his move here, but these units are done. Truck, still with boys inside, has swung around. Did it advance? Just move 12?
Just move 12, yeah, because I want to charge.
Yeah, it's disruption factor. If Tom can keep the Imperial Fists pinned in here, then it's going to prevent them from moving around the table and picking up points. It's tactical play by the Orks. It's worth going for these wave assaults. Disembarking 3, moving 4 with the Mega Knobs. 7-8 inch charge will put them in.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, so a fair chance they'll make it in with. Here we go. It's empty truck here, holding on to this objective. That the sheer numbers of the Orks here really helping out. Tom's just ran or advanced with the Ork boys to get them off that objective. It's been replaced by a Death Copter. And the other one just needs to get a little bit closer. If Tom wants to let off a few shots, that one success will kill the captain. There's 2 wounds left on him. It's a damage 3 weapon. He's already in position.
Yeah, I was looking to see what my 20-inch move would get me in terms of like stopping you getting that objective, so you don't get your 5 points.
Well, yeah, you could.
Then you don't. He's probably in anyway, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll have 1
objective secured.
Yeah.
So should be okay, whatever happens.
I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's...
And that truck there, it was around, it's reversed and parked very neatly. That was a reverse round a corner park.
Yeah.
Well,
These are not your normal boys.
drivers. Okay.
I'm just going to change him slightly. No, he's good.
Okay, looks like movement's done.
Yep.
So looking at the Imperial Fist, there is a proposed list for these. It's on the Plus channel. Obviously, this is a quarter of the army. We're playing a 600-point game, so just over a quarter. There's a 4 list that's been proposed. Pretty happy with it. Siege Studios working on other units as well, or plan to work on other units for these quite soon. But just even from this smaller game, you can see what other units that are in the list that would prove quite useful in this situation here. Counter-attacking units that, if and when, well, for 9th edition, the enemy does close in quickly, so you'd need counter-attacking units, especially in this kind of situation here, to help out these more shooty options. But the Imperial Fists have to fight as they are for now. The captains are quite tasty in combat, though, pretty good. Shooting phase, then.
Yeah.
There's some.
We'll start with the chopper.
Copter rockets. So 2 shots needing 5, 6s will be excellent.
I'll get 5.
It's got the hit. 2s for a wound.
Wounds.
Wound comes through. Oh no. Right, definitely. Need help here. I'll go for Dylan Moore. He's a Defcor Krieg player, but they hate the Orks, don't they?
Keep an eye out for new things, Dylan. Wink. But yes, yeah, they hate Orks.
They do.
Very much so.
What's the other one? It's Defcor Krieg and there's the others. They hate the Orks. Or is
Everyone
it them?
hates Orks.
Okay. Yes! Thanks, Dylan. I'll remember that for next time. Great.
The knobs in 10. What's the range on there?
They're range 12. They might be out of range. Yeah.
Maybe not. Nope. So just the...
Into the Intercessors, 8 shots. Custom shooters, 2 of them.
we're going to go into the heavy Intercessors.
Yep, fine.
Yep.
Range 12, they can see this one. Yeah, we'll take cover. Here. So 5s and 6s, 6 pops and extra shots, which misses. And 5s to wound, because toughness 5. 1 comes through. 2 up save.
Ooh,
Just about.
On 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay. Next lot of shooting from the truck back here.
So note to self, heavy Intercessors in cover. Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Truck.
Yes. 5s and 6s.
Oh dear.
2 more shots.
Let's go. Nope.
Snake eyes. Okay. 3s to wound. 2 of them. Got a bad feeling about this. Yo, past. We're okay. There's a big shooters here.
Yeah, so
one big shooter from that one.
So the big shooter from the one at the back into this one?
To the captain, yep.
Nope, because I'm shooting through terrain. I'm on the other side of it. So.
Yeah, and this one?
And then that one into the heavy Intercessors.
Yeah, Chum's trying to pick off a wound here. I'll get no cover this time around.
So 2.
Oh, 2 wounds. 3 ups. Oh, he died. So, well, it's not him. It's the sergeant. He's going to have to go. Execute a heavy bolter remains. That's a shame. Never mind. Charges next.
Yep.
Right, I've got 1 CP. Do I save it for something or do I overwatch? We're in a tactical doctrine, so any hits come through will be AP -1. But I honestly don't think it's going to be worth it here.
Gonna go with the truck first.
Truck first of all anyway. Right, Tom's going to try and block. Or make overwatch not worthwhile here if this charge goes ahead. We'll check to see if vehicles get... Here we go. They may well do. Yeah, Tom can go Patronic for the reroll if he needs to, but there's no here we go.
But then that means I won't get the reroll over there. But then they do get the here we go, don't they? Sorry, all players will probably hate me for saying here we go as opposed to here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, so we'll go 8-inch here. I'm not going to need it anyway, I'll be grand.
Okay, there you go.
No, I'm not going to do it again, don't worry.
In.
Okay.
Okay. And you're free to roll up the Meganobs now. Charge at leisure.
Oh dear.
No. Right.
Oh dear.
Do you reroll one of the dice or both?
I'm going to re-roll both.
Okay. Survive, come on. It's fallen off the table. They're in. So this is Kyle's second wave assault. It's going well. Good for you, Kyle. Great. Zog did well. He disorientated the Imperial Fists here.
Alright. Go to the Meganobs then.
Yeah, Meganobs to fight first. I can't even do transhuman.
No, because you're over 5.
Yeah, can't do it. Okay, Kyle to go first. 4 attacks with the 2 kill swords. 4s to hit, needing... just the 1 comes through. Okay.
Going well, going well.
2s for a kill. It's AP -4. Straight 2 damage.
Okay.
1 wound. Okay, 1 slain model.
Wow.
Take him away. Next. 6 attacks with 2 power claws. 6s are good. Need 4s.
Do they pop extra or do I need to roll?
Need to roll.
Need to roll.
This is for the Goths. 2s to wound. All of them -3. So we'll take 6 ups for the Emperor of Mankind. Nope. Okay. D3.
First one dead.
Heals a model.
Not dead, but they're dead. And
The last one.
Not dead.
Not dead. Okay. 2 more models.
So I'll re-roll the last one.
Come on, reroll.
Dead.
So 3 more. 1, 2. That's the sergeant. 3. Like so. Alright, so they're gone.
And the truck.
Yes, the truck gets attacks. This one's at full strength. I think it's going to be 3 attacks for him. And probably 5s for hits. Weapon skill. 5s. It's Goths, you do get it. Okay.
So just a 1?
3s to wound.
Nope, nothing.
That's it. Alright, so we can fight back. Yeah, squad's halved in size, but we'll do our attacks back against the Meganobs. So looking for 3s, re-rolling 1s. 4s to wound.
Meganobs only toughness 4? That's awful.
Yeah, you can double check. I'm pretty sure they are.
I think we went through this before and I think they are, but that's...
I think they're strength 5, toughness 4. They could have been...
Well, the new normal orcs are going to be toughness 5.
So that means they will be.
I mean,
Yeah.
what are we going to do with
Oh,
that?
no, they definitely will be then.
Yeah, toughness 4, that's terrible.
Yeah. 9, actually. 2 ups, though. Should be fine. 3 wounds. Just don't roll any 1s.
No.
None. Making a good orc player, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that resolved.
Don't tell me to start another army, please.
So I'll do morale. 4 and 4 is 8, so we pass just about with the sergeant alive, so morale holds. 0 damage being caused against the orcs.
I was silly and spent a CP. I forgot because I could have spent 3 to
Fight again. Oh,
yeah.
no. That would have been bad. Okay. We'll end the turn here. It's 15 points picked up for primaries, by the way. Tom controlling 3 out of the 4 primary objectives, so Orcs really starting to rack up the points here. I think you're going to get 3 more for engaging all fronts.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, possibly. What's the?
Yeah, halfway's here.
Yeah.
6 inches away from the middle.
I can just pile in. Oh, sorry. Push it with another way. Just pile in to get over that line.
Yeah, no problem at all. That's fine. I'll give Tom 3 points for that. So well done here. Points flowing in nicely. Orc aggression, it's costing them, but
it's very orky. That's what orcs do. They just
yeah. And tactically, it's a great move because Tom now controls most of the battlefield. So for future games, the Imperial Fists, yeah, defensive stuff, firepower, and so on. But Imperial Fists will need units that will push out aggressively as well, which we plan to have. That they are in the list. All right, so 21 points to 4. Imperial Fists need to catch up here, but again, they're going to get sucked into trying to deal with this assault. The second wave going well here for the Orcs. We're going to turn 2 now for the Imperial Fists. Okay, so turn 2 for the Imperial Fists. We've advanced here with the captain to get oath of moment points picked up there, just to get within 6 inches of the centre of the table. A bit of cinematic stuff going on here. The last of the heavy intercessors, the one with the executor heavy bolt rifles, clambered back up to the top. He had to let loose of his long-range firepower from his executor heavy bolter. Captain has blessed him, as he's going to get to reroll his hits, the chapter master, and then falling back here, I'm going to try and plunge into close combat with the chapter master. That's the idea. So movement done. Shooting phase next. So I'm going to try and take out the copter. We're going to try and get some hits. 6s would be really, really good. It'd be 4s though, because we moved. That's a 4 and a 5. So 2 hits come through. It's 4s to wound. Both of these to wound would be fantastic. One of them wounds. I'm going to command reroll. Oh man. Yeah, there's a few options here. I've got 2 CP. I could pay 2 CP to shoot again. God, it's probably worth doing that, or I could 50-50, literally, because AP minus 3 and 3 damage. It would destroy that thing. Half a chance.
I just realised the Burning Blade is minus 5 AP.
It's minus 5, yeah. So you'd be alright in close combat.
You'll be grand.
Tough choice here. I'll see if I can do the shoot again. I think I can.
Damage, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 4-wing model, you see,
AP.
with the copter. AP minus 3. It's going to cut straight through the armour. This is the executor heavy bolt rifle. Heavy bolter. I can't. I'll need that CP, the extra CP for something else. So I'm going to roll one of these and go for a 50-50 chance to bring the copter down. We'll go for Jordan Russell here. Not today. Oh, no. It is strength 5. I'll double check the rules, but it's strength 5, toughness 5. So 3 wounds caused though. Almost destroying the copter. Yes, minus 2. Tom needs a 6 up to survive. No. Alright. CP?
Nope.
Okay. Mastercrafted heavy bolt rifle. Going to go into the Meganobs. That pops an extra hit. Nice. It is strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s will wound. 2 make it through. These are rapid fire on tactical doctrines. It's AP minus 2, so 4 ups to block.
Yep.
Block both. Oh, okay. Mega armor holds. Shooting phase is finished. We fell back with these, so can't shoot. So we're going to charges next. So captain's going into both, going into the truck and into the Mega Nobs.
Still got all of his wounds.
He's got all of his wounds. He's got 7 wounds remaining on him.
Point me even sure.
In he goes. He's up for the fight. Not too bad. The Primaris or these 2 Imperial Fist characters here. They're not too bad at all. And that's all the charges done. So we're going to his attacks, which is going to be 5 attack space, then +1. Obviously going to go into the Mega Nobs. Looking for 2s. And then we're looking for 3s to wound. Oh, not good.
So 1 Meganov down.
Yeah, it's damage 2, AP minus 5, so Meganob's slain. Just him at the back, yep. Okay, now Tom's got a chance of seriously causing some trouble here for this chapter master. So 3 attacks for the D3 damage, and then 4 attacks for Killsword Kyle.
Yeah.
So I really need to hold my ground here.
4 attacks first.
Need 4s. 2.
Your toughness 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just 1.
Okay. 4 up in 1 save. No. We'll take the damage. No, it's damage 2. We're holding so far. I've got a CP reroll available.
3?
Yeah, 3 attacks. 6s are good. So 3 hits plus an extra attack, which hits as well. Oh, this is D3 damage if these get through. Triple 6.
Gonna save that. 3.
Okay, inbound saves. 4 plus. Oh, 2D3. I've got a CP for one of these ones. So last CP being used. We'll go for Patrick Nielsen. Help. Just about. D3 damage, just the 1. You've got a CP reroll available here.
Yeah, but I would...
A couple of epic fights so far in this game. It's a smaller size battle, but some good.
Yeah, I'm going to... so what are you on?
I've got 4 wounds left. You're going to cause another 1.
Yeah.
So you could really put me in trouble if you roll well on this one. Or you could spend the CP and still roll 1 or 2.
Yeah, that would be more like me. But what am I looking at? What have I got there?
2 CP.
2 CP is not going to be...
You'll get another CP next turn, remember, so that will become 3. We give Tom a minute to...
Yeah, I'm going to leave it.
He's going to leave it. Okay, so the 2 units hold off against each other. Tom can fight back with the truck available.
3. No.
Nothing. Okay, turn comes to an end. Okay, so some points picked up. 2 points picked up for Oath of Moment. That was for getting this model into the centre of the table. And 5 points for primaries as well. So 11 points now to the Imperial Fists. They are behind, but some points coming in for them. We'll go on to turn 3 now, middle stage of the game for the Orcs. Their second wave continues here at this stage, but we'll see what other resources. Tom, you do have resources. There's a unit of boys inside there. Okay, turn 3 for the Orcs next. Okay, turn 3 for the Orcs. Good battle this one. Orks Fists, always been good fun. Down through channel history, but times of change ahead here. It's Primaris Imperial Fists stepping in now, and then Orcs about to undergo a change as well. New units on the way for them, new codex. So exciting times ahead for both of these factions. We'll give Tom a bit of time to decide what to do for his move. 15 points picked up for primaries once more. Yeah, okay, so tactically Orcs in an excellent position at this stage. You don't... Oh no. I think he's going to go after the captain.
3 up save, isn't he?
Yes. You should be able to hack him down. Oh yeah. Or just throw a tank buster bomb at him.
Oh yeah, all that.
Right, movement's complete here. So truck remains in close combat along with the Meganobs. Boys have disembarked though. They'll be free to shoot and charge, heading off towards the captain. Truck remains on this primary objective. Boys have moved up to here.
Yeah, Roddy, in that quarter.
Gotcha, right, okay. So that's the second of those. That's going to get you 4 victory points at the end of the game. May as well sit there with him. Happy to bring in victory points for holding that primary.
He may die this turn, but he may kill you also.
Oh, we've got a great exchange going on. Look at this long range. Imagine the tracer rounds across and then the crazy Ork rockets flying across the board. So you got, what a contrast though. You've got crazy stupid rockets fizzing about all over the place, and then you've got Chapter Master blessed holy rounds of terror firing across the battlefield.
Helps him.
Right, Tom.
In a minute.
Shoot.
I will shoot right now, and I will use the final 2 Patreons.
Okay. Justin Burton, an Eldari player, or Salamanders.
So these Orcs today. Yeah,
it's a 1.
Really like Orcs.
And what's the other one? Tyler Summers.
No.
Almost, but no. Missed. Imagine the rockets flying past. Just there.
Alright, so some Orc guns.
Boys, yes, slugger shots and a tank buster bomb is available.
Bomb.
D3 shots into the captain.
For 2.
5s for hits. This could finish him off if Tom hits, which he does. 2s for a wound.
It's a 3.
4 up in 1 save. No Patreons. Oh, D6 damage.
You've got 1 CP left, have you not?
I do. What? Right. Okay. Yes, I do. I do.
To use it?
No, I've got no CP. A 1 would be useful. 2 or more to kill the captain.
It's a 5.
5 blown to pieces. Yuck. Why charge in when you can throw a tank buster bomb? Mission accomplished for them. Slaying the brave captain.
Truck's going to shoot into close combat.
Yes, of course. 3 shots.
6s. Nope, nothing.
Okay.
And...
It might be 5. It's actually an assault weapon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I still didn't hit anyway. Just a force. Right. So
He can see through there,
he'll
needing
fire
6s.
He'll fire up at this
Okay.
sword boy up here and get 1 6.
Have a shot.
So just the 1.
Falls for a wound. Toughness 5.
Nope.
No.
And this one, same.
Same again. More
Sorry, keep
crazy orc shooting, but good hits coming through.
1 at 4.
Yeah. You're going to get him, Tom. 3 up. Holds. The shot bounces off the armour
The one in
of the heavy
here is out
intercessor.
of range, so that's all of that.
These are better as a backfield holders. You know, range 42, out of trouble.
The range is crazy on those things.
Yeah.
Good. So the Orc boys are going to attempt to charge him.
Upstairs.
So it's
3 up and 6 along, something like that.
5 along, or
Run around the bottom.
run around the bottom. 3 up, 5 along is 8, but if I can get a 7-inch on the bottom.
It's very doable. Didn't see this coming. And
8,
in they go. Oh dear.
Boys.
Well, yeah, either way, upstairs, downstairs, you're in. Okay, so here comes the pilot. They're all going to get to fight here.
Might not be all of them. It'll be a bit tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, I think 8.
Okay. Yeah, Nob's going to fight first. Big chopper. They're all in, but he'll go first. 2 hits. 3's to wound at strength 6.
1.
1 comes through. It's -1. Oh no. Am I on a wound?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me dead. Sorry, lads. I never got to swing.
Boys.
One swing of the big chopper, and it hacked the heavy intercessor down. Yeah, it's 2 damage. Just double checking. But that's them boys. They're finished clearing the objective. That means we're going to get 0 for primary objectives next turn. But for now, of more importance is the fate of the chapter master. The captain's gone, the second in command, but still the warlord remains alive. So I get to fight first. I'm going to put all my attacks into the truck. No, they're making ups. Looking for 2s. Yeah, okay.
Just as much as he needs. He's not over stressing himself here.
Could I be on 2s to wound?
Not if you're not strength. He's strength 8.
I'm on +3 for the burning blade.
And your normal strength is.
I think I'm strength 4. We'll just check on a wing and a prayer.
Gravis is toughness 5, I know.
Definitely toughness 5. No, I'm strength 4. I can see it here. Just got the rules in front of me. So looking for 3s. 2 make it through.
So another one dead.
Another one's slain. And well, I ain't got a choice. I can't do
That's
anything.
actually the best outcome for you. Because I was hoping you'd kill both and then have my 3 CP to fight again with the unit.
Ah, right, okay. So Tom can choose. We'll take away that one, leaving Killsword Carl alive. HQ choices are featured very heavily in this fight here. Can Killsword Carl finish off the chapter master? 1 hit.
Wow. I'm going to have to re-roll one of those, aren't I? How many wounds have you got left? Too many. I'll need to get both of these
you
through.
do. You will need to get another one through, yeah.
Need to get both of them through.
So just for
I don't think it's worth
those tuning in, this is a smaller game of 40k, 600 points, but still you can have great fun. Tom's just missed that one. So 2's for a wound. No, Kyle. Okay. End of turn at this stage. Orcs, not all going their way here, but it almost doesn't matter. Tactically, they have control of the board here at this stage. We'll finish the turn here. There's no morale, just the captain, or the chapter master, and 5 intercessors remain.
And mid-truck. I get to attack with mid-truck.
Oh, yes, not forgetting the truck.
So, I can pile in with mid-truck, can't I? So, touching them.
Yes, I think that's perfectly fine. 1 hit. That'll be an extra attack, by the way. There's a wound.
And the extra attack misses.
Okay.
So 1 wound.
Passed. Yeah, 'cause Tom wasn't in base contact. You're allowed to pile in as long as you end up close to there. So he's headed off in that direction, but then at the same time swung around and tapped out those. So tactical play. Tom's done that plenty of times before. Oh, yes, well, I suppose we can, yeah. So we'll pile in. Oh, no, it really messes stuff up. No, big time. That's good play. This is turn 3, so we get a little bit of AP minus shenanigans going on with these for Assault Doctrine. We get a few attacks. We won't bring this vehicle down, but we'll give it a go. Okay. And then we're looking for 5s. There's a few. 6 saves at -1. 6 saves at 5+. We'll cause some damage. Fair bit, yeah, half killed it. Alright, so combat's resolved, turn comes to an end. We'll give you an update on the score. Orcs will continue to remain ahead in this game, and some more points coming in. Okay, so update for the scoreline. 42 points to the Orcs now. Points being raked in. Another 15 points this turn for primaries. Engaging on fronts, another 3 points picked up for that. And 3 points for assassination as well, the captain being slain by the tank buster bomb. As Retrieve Octario's data was achieved as well, so that's 2 out of 4 of those, and the Imperial Fists remain on 11, so 42 points to 11. Orcs doing exceptionally well in this game. So turnover, we'll press on. Imperial Fist turn 3 coming up next for them. Okay, so I've remained where I am. I'm going to try and break out of this. So I've granted them reroll their hit rolls. I've gained a CP, and then I have generated another CP for his Warlord trait as well, Master of the Codex. And I'm just going to fight on, going to try and clear away what's in front of us here. So remaining where we are, Tom gets to pick a combat to fight with first, which will be Kyle, to try and finish off the Gravis captain here. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, the trick's been used again. Tom wasn't in base contact. I couldn't push further into him, so Tom's then rolled around here with Carl, and he's going to go after the Intercessors. A better target for those kill swords.
Just a bit more squishy, if I can hit.
4s. Oh no.
Extra.
Oh no. I was hoping to keep that unit in semi-good shape
the extra, here. I could re-roll the extra, because it's not a re-roll, couldn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Reroll any of those. Oh, reroll.
The one, so I rolled a 6, and then rolled my extra shot, and rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I could re-roll that 1, because it's not a re-roll, it was an extra shot.
No, it's a generated extra attack, fair enough, yes.
So I'll do that.
Come on, reroll, 4+.
Okay.
Yes. 2s.
So 3.
3 dead. Nice, good result here. Fists are becoming an endangered species here. So I'm going to try and get away from you. Take those away. Like so. But I think that's killed us off. Right, that yellow dice, that blob is just to remind me to roll for a CP each turn. That's the point of having that on the board. So Tom's elected to fight with him. I'm going to try and... I've got to get rid of Carl. He's got to go. So 5 attacks base. And I'll put them all into him. So I need 2s. And 3s.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Carl!
No, not going to tolerate that. Give me a CP. And give me a dead orc. It's landed at Carl's feet. And it's a 4.
Oh!
Goodbye. Goodbye, Kyle.
Really awesome.
Okay, so that's that resolved. Tom can now fight back with the truck.
And I will go into the Intercessors.
2 hits. 3s to wound them. 3 up save. Passed. And then I'll fight here, try and put some wounds on the truck. So 4 attacks for the sergeant. You performed an heroic intervention on me. Do I get an extra attack now? Was charged. Did charge, performed an heroic intervention? Or maybe I have to perform the heroic intervention.
I'm not 100% sure, but I would just say yes, just to give you something to cling on to.
Oh dear. Not going to live on handouts from orcs, Tom, but we'll take it anyway. 3s. They've been blessed. And then we'll go for wounds of 5s. Oh, just scratching at the side of the vehicle. Okay. Oh dear. Carl was just rotivating through this direction. The captain had to spin round and bring him down as quick as possible.
Back of the truck.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
So where's he?
Should be over here with you.
Oh, he's over there. That's all right. There he is. And then they will pile in or consolidate into him. Okay, that's it. At end of turn, we'll see if any points have been picked up here. Yeah, we didn't fall back, so we get oath of moment. So points picked up for that. Yeah, it's just a point picked up for oath of moment. So it's, Imperial Fists on 12, Tom on 42. We'll go on to turn 4 now. The Orcs may well be able to finish the Imperial Fists off. We'll see what happens. Okay, moving down quite straightforward. Pull him back here with the truck. Let Tom shoot here, truck grenades, pistols and so on into these. Copters moved across to let off some cheeky shots in this direction as well. But it is mopping up time here against the Imperial Fists. Copter rockets, yeah, here they come. Going in against the captain.
Hooray!
2 twos, missed.
Okay, and the tank, is it tank buster?
Tank buster bomb. 3 shots.
These boys they're going to be upgraded. What's the next stage up from a boy?
Hard boys.
Hard boys. Boys.
1 hit generates an extra shot, which hits
boys,
as
boys.
well.
Here we go.
This is the last time you're allowed to use Orcs, Tom.
Boys.
Oh, leave me alone. 4 pluses. Blocked 1. I have to roll a CP to try and block the other.
No.
Blocked.
You're just
Shield
not
holds.
playing ball. You're not playing ball.
Okay.
Okay, all their guns.
Pistols, yeah. 9, 10 shots. Yeah, 11 shots here with sluggers.
Meh.
5s to wound.
2.
And we'll take 3 ups. Ah, wound comes through. Ouch. He fell back.
This one into him.
Yeah, 6s, 3 shots.
Nope.
And that's it.
Probably it. So charges.
Charges, yeah. I take it the boys are going to go.
Oh, they'll go both.
Both, yeah. In they go. 6 inches. The final showdown here. Orcs put on the pressure immediately in this game. They haven't let the Imperial Fists have it easy in this fight. We should script the games, Tom, where the debut armies get to win. Oh dear. Then you want a challenge. That's the whole point of these games.
Nice to see the Orcs doing well as well. You know they're a fan favourite, the Orcs. So. All right, and pilot. I'll pick these guys to go first.
I think in the comments section, Tom, there'll be some people commenting on your shirt.
Yeah, it's quite flowery.
Not really an
Not very
orky.
Not an orky shirt. Oh dear. Okay. All right. So we'll go with the big chopper first.
Yes, against the captain.
Against the Capitian, yes indeed.
Okay. 3 attacks, 6s are good.
6s are...
It's 3s to hit.
3s?
Yeah. It'd be 3s to wound at strength 6. 1 comes through.
Come on, reroll my last one. There you go. 2 go through.
Landing on the picture of him. Invon saves here. Oh, 2 4s. He refuses to die here.
You will not die. You will not die. 7? 7 into him?
Yeah. You got 3 wounds to try and get through here. It'll be on 5s to wound.
How many attacks each?
So 3 attacks each. 21 attacks. So you may survive. Depends what is rolled here. Yeah, 6s will pop extra attacks.
Weight of
numbers.
Dice hopefully with the 3 up. So
That's the way to use the boys.
wow, that was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No, that wasn't great. And then 2 extras.
Yep.
Okay.
Just tips it a little bit at those 6s and helpful on the heavier weapons and characters.
5s.
Yeah, 5s to wound at toughness 5. We should survive here. 4 have made it through. Unless I rolled terribly. Yeah. Okay, 1 more wound. We've lived. With the captain, 2 wounds left on him.
1, 2, 3, 4 then.
Yep. So 12 attacks on the Intercessors. If I keep those 2 Intercessors alive,
I can't roll 6s.
I could cause that squad trouble.
Oh, yeah, you could easily kill them. And you most definitely will now, I would imagine. 3. If I could kill one, it'd be nice. No.
No.
Yeah. Might bounce here.
Interesting. We'll attack back with a squad. So 3 for the sergeant. We were charged, and 3 for the other on the charge. They were blessed. Nope, we blessed him, didn't we? With his executor heavy bolter.
No, you did bless him. He died the turn before last, so they're blessed.
Yeah, they are blessed, right, okay. So we'll reroll these 2. It's helped a little bit. 4's to wound. Yeah, 4. Nice. -1. No saves.
Awesome.
4 dead. Captain. 2s. Yeah. 2s. Yeah, 4 more dead. Space Marines fighting away here. Standing up for themselves. Tom needs to try and pass morale on a 1.
Nope.
No, so model's slain.
2 runs.
Yep. And then 3 more, yeah.
1s and 2s. 1 more.
Okay, squad's been hammered here. Imperial Fists have countered well. Yes, turn comes to an end. 60 points now for the Orks. So we're thinking about ending the game, but a little bit of it's not quite concluded here. We'll see how well the captain gets on. We're going to turn 4 now for the Imperial Fists, but playing for pride and see if we can pick up any more victory points. Okay, so moving here for the Imperial Fists on turn 4. We've disengaged here with the 2 Primaris Marines just to reclaim this objective, and then going to fight away here with the captain. He's blessed himself. I think he can. It's characters or core units within 6 inches, so going to make himself reroll his hit rolls. I can't fight, though. We've got to wait for Tom. The big chopper could cause trouble. 1 success here will do. 2 make it through. 3's to wound. A CP maybe.
I've got no CP left, and that's why I've already used it.
So we're down to a 50-50 hit. Oh no, that's 2 damage, and that's the end of him. And that...
Do you want to use your CP from that turn to keep him alive?
I've got a CP. Yes, I have. Give me the wounds back. We will live.
No, you're
No, we're dead. Hacked down. That was the big chopper that hacked down him. So he's brought down 2 big targets here in this game.
Next.
He's a candidate for it. Okay. So, turn ends. A candidate here for Orks has Got Talent show. Oh dear, right. Battle's over. Orks have finished, and the Imperial Fists in a very sorry state indeed. A clear victory to the Orks in this game, but it's just the first stepping stone onto building a force here for the Imperial Fists. There's units that are on standby, units that are on the way, that would really help out the Imperial Fists here. It's the units that have arrived here, sort of some core infantry and character units, but there's other units that are very good at countering enemy attacks here, so we look forward to the next stage. We'll aim for 1,000 points for the Primaris Imperial Fists. You can look forward to that sized game when the models arrive here. They've been painted up by Siege Studios, very happy with the models, and always a great contrast here against Orks. Both armies look nice on this board as well. We'll give you a final score here for this battle. Alright, so we've got a final score here. Imperial Fists, we were kept off primaries that killed us in this game. So 5 points picked up for that. Oath of Moment in total, 4 points for that. And bring it down, one of the turns did kill more. So 12 points in total for the Imperial Fists. Then for the Orks, exceptionally good. Maxing out on primaries, maxing out on engaging all fronts. Assassination, both characters brought down for 6 points. And then Retrieve Octarius Data, 3 out of 4 complete. So 8 points picked up for that. So 74 points to the Orks in this game. So very clear victory for them. Weight of numbers, speed and aggression is what brought them victory here. Imperial Fists, tough enough, but a chokehold put on them in this game. They weren't allowed to breathe. And then the Orks were able to send in one wave after the next. And tactically put the Imperial Fists in a very difficult position. They killed enough units and caused enough trouble in that regard, but tactically out of shape. It lost them the game, so that's something to bear in mind as the list grows here. Battle's finished. Units of the game we'll talk about next. Okay, so units of the game. Tom's going to go for model of the game. It's this knob here. He hacked down the heavy intercessor and then finished off the chapter master as well. So a noble effort from him. So Ork Boys with the knob in particular. And then for the Imperial Fists...
Got to be your chapter master, surely.
Yeah, it will be the chapter master, yeah.
So how many turns to kill?
He's tough enough.
Yeah.
No, Gravis is solid, toughness 5, 7 wounds, 4 up in fun save, and quite well equipped as well in close combat. Not too bad at all with the burning blade, so a good model to lead the Imperial Fists in the future. That's the battle. I mentioned the patrons at silver level. That's Darren Gardner, Danny Wright, Peter Goodall, TC and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. And that is the battle. Keep a lookout for more games, or maybe play some more smaller games. Give a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this format here, a smaller sized battle. And keep a lookout for more of those kind of games in the future here. But the early stages of the development here for Primaris Imperial Fists. We've seen them in one game, and hopefully we'll see them in many more. The next target is 1,000 points. Maybe they can take on the Orks again as the army grows. Great battle. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.